Welcome back to the channel. We are here May 11th, and this is going to be the breakdown for DraftKings May 12th. Hump Day. We got a Wednesday slate coming on, 6 games that we're going to be looking at, starting off with Washington, Atlanta. Should be a fun, scrappy game. Brooklyn, San Antonio, Cleveland, Boston, New Orleans, Dallas, which should be very fun and exciting, very high-scoring affair. Portland, Utah should be good. And then Houston, LA, which is going to be very, very one-sided. And then we should see the return of LeBron James as well. So let's hop into the slate, starting off with the point guard position, 7K and below. Those are the rules. We're going to start off with Lonnie Walker, the guard / shooting guard for the San Antonio Spurs. Ever since Derek White has been out, this man has stepped up and really is putting his offensive prowess to another level. As you see against Portland, 28 minutes, 7-14. So you get double-digit shot attempts. He just got to knock it down. That's really his main mission when he gets out onto the court and scoring the ball. You should get a couple of rebounds as well. Anything over 5 is going to be gravy. Assists, hopefully we get those as well. We'll probably see less ball handling from him with DeJounte Murray and DeMar DeRozan, but the scoring out of him is going to be very key. And at a very low, cheap price at $4,500. He has the capabilities to go over 30 DK. He's done it a couple times here against Boston. Almost did against Philly. He scored you 20 points against Philly. Over 30 DK against Portland, and almost did against Milwaukee. So that's what I'm looking for, someone just to fill it in. A nice small salary, give me a nice median price, and then I can move on to other guys that are going to be surefire, bona fide, go-off type of players. But Lonnie Walker, just to get you that nice value at $4,500, it's still meat on that bone right here. He's not at that 5K price or above. I like him around here, and he's going to get you that type of production with the minutes, and plus the matchup going up against the Brooklyn Nets. High-scoring affair. Brooklyn's going to at least put up 120. You expect San Antonio to keep up pace. Hopefully they can score 110 in that area. And let's move on to the shooting guard position. Is going to be Kyrie Thomas, who's coming off the bench for the Houston Rockets, but with the amount of injuries that they have, this given another opportunity to guys that are really, D-League guys, G-League guys, G-League guys, and young rookie-type players for the Houston Rockets. Last 3 games, you see 23 minutes, 34, and 29. Consistency there, but then you also see the shot attempts. So 10-21 against Utah, and 6-15 against Portland. Got you 27, 3, and 5. The steals are a shock, so he can definitely do it on the defensive side, add a couple blocks. He is putting something in almost every single category. It was a surprise that he didn't get, a block or a steal against Portland, but I think he can definitely go off again against the Lakers, who are in must-win mode. But this kid is young. He's going to get a ton of minutes. He's going to be out on the court. I like Kyrie Thomas at $5,600. Next is going to be small forward Evan Fournier with the season-ending injury to Jaylen Brown. That's giving the opportunity to Evan Fournier to step up. Obviously, they traded for him, and now this is his opportunity to shine. They're going to need him and lean on him, especially his three-point shooting prowess, if they're going to win some games. Like right now, currently, they are down to the Miami Heat. If they lose to Miami Heat again, they're going to be looking at the play-in game. They are in must-win situation at $5,500. I think that is too cheap, especially for the type of games that he's already been pulling off. 51, a 33, and a 35, and a 37. That's absolutely insane for this price that we have him at right now at $5,500. He's supposed to be 6K. Look at him as a mid-range 6K type of guy. You're getting him $1,000 cheaper. Evan Fournier should be a smash, especially on DraftKings tomorrow at $5,500. Next is going to be John Collins. Maybe in my earlier previous videos, I told you about him. He's a 7K player. You're getting him below that price. So we're going to attack it. There's been a lot of bumps in the road between him and Trae Young, but now I think they're trying to push it for the playoffs right now, trying to get reacclimated. And you see it in the shot attempts, 10 to 15, 10 to 14. He's being reasserted in that offense. He's being aggressive, taking free throw attempts, being a little more consistent with his three-point shooting. We want more double-doubles from him, but as long as he's putting up 20 points and getting you some peripherals, I like it. That what we're seeing from him and the environment, the game environment going against the Washington Wizards is going to be very fast-paced, up and down, tons of opportunity for steals and blocks and rebounds. So I like John Collins at 6,700. Next is going to be Dwight Powell. Last but not least, is going to be the center that I like for tomorrow with KP Porzingis out. For I don't know, God knows how long. Dallas Mavericks are playing today. They're in a back-to-back. Dwight Powell has been a nice key cog. He had, unfortunately, a bad injury last season. He was having like a little breakout. He can definitely rebound, score in that lower post area. Very athletic type of big, and you use him for more of a small ball because he can definitely switch on to different type of wings that are going to come to the basket. I like Dwight Powell in this format at 4,400, and you're getting him. See the consistency, 30 DK, 34 DK, 37 DK. One bad game against Cleveland, but bounced back with 38, and he's still under 5K. And he should have been way up there, especially with the KP Porzingis injury. There's no reason why he should be this cheap. I think everyone should pay attention, and this could be a huge lock here to get a center. To get you 30 DK plus at 4K is way too cheap. This is a mistake here. DraftKings is going to need to make a correction, especially after tomorrow, after you see him go off against the Pelicans, who are horrible, who are having their own injuries down low, with no Steven Adams. We'll see. He's currently questionable, but it could be a situation where it's Jackson Hayes, Hernan Gomez. It's a whole mess over there. And Dwight Powell should be an absolute lock for tomorrow. And then last but not least, the thumbnail for our video, the lock of the day, is going to be Damian Lillard at 9,600. You got a guy to pay up for it. I'm going to go with Portland's Damian Lillard. Portland is in a must-win situation. They want to hold off the Lakers. They're going up against the Utah Jazz. They want to definitely make a statement that they're here. And they're going to need a Dame game from him. They're going to need to shoot a lot of threes. He's that type of guy to do it. Obviously, 6-11 against Houston, 4-9 against San Antonio, 5-9 against the Lakers, another 6 against Cleveland, another 6 against Atlanta. So you're getting the big bonus of threes right there for DraftKings. And then he obviously is going to score over 30 points. You want the assists, you want the rebounds. Hopefully, he gets you a double-double. But in this game environment, it's going to be very high up-tempo pace, especially Utah at home. They're on a whole nother level in that altitude. Lillard's going to have to come up big. He's at a nice, cheaper price at 9,600. I think he can go well above that, 10 exit maybe. We hope for that, but I like Damian Lillard. You're going to get a lot of value in this play tomorrow. Let's look over at Fanduel, see if we can get some value switching over to sites. Lonnie Walker is 4,300 compared to 45, so much cheaper on FanDuel. I like him there. Obviously, this is more for peripherals, steals, and blocks. Lonnie Walker is mainly a scorer, so the bonus is more on DraftKings. The price is better on FanDuel. Next player is going to be Kyrie Thomas at 4,500. And you're looking at him at 56 on DraftKings. So this could be a very solid play, someone that you definitely leave in your lineups on FanDuel at 4,500. Move on to another position because you're going to have to pay up for other spots. i.e. Evan Fournier at 72, obviously is a very, out of price, out of range on FanDuel. But on DraftKings, pretty much a lock. $1,700. Discount right here on DraftKings. He has that type of upside. That's what FanDuel is trying to tell you. He is an absolute lock tomorrow on DraftKings. I like him there. Next is going to be John Collins at 68 compared to 67. Not much of a difference there. Both are good on either platform. And then last but not least, Dwight Powell. They priced him up. See, when you see this type of discrepancy between FanDuel and DraftKings, you know he's a good play. Dwight Powell is 59 on FanDuel. He's still a solid play, but he's an absolute lock on DraftKings at 44. Getting those type of minutes and that type of production in that game environment, by all means, go in on Dwight Powell. Last but not least, same price for Damian Lillard, who's going to be our lock of the night. And I think we got a solid core, guys. I think we got a solid core. We got you a bona fide lock in Damian Lillard, who's in a must-win situation. We got you Kyrie Thomas, who's going to be young and youthful. They're going to play him a ton of minutes because it should be a blowout against the Lakers. Evan Fournier's in a must-win situation. They're going to lean on him since Jaylen Brown's out. Lonnie Walker's coming off the bench, especially taking away that that six-man role with Derek White being out. Dwight Powell is in a solid spot. Just tons of value all around. Let me know how you feel, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetSD. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.